I've killed my channel. That's a really bold statement coming from someone like me who's tried to upload consistently for over 2 years now. Wait. Cut! Why are we stopping? Well, that sounds really familiar for some reason. Almost like you stole it from somebody. What? Me steal an intro from somebody?
Nethergames will probably die soon.
Okay, you got me. So, hi there. Now, I know I haven't uploaded a lot in a while, like a month between uploads, but there's a good reason for that. It's kind of the basis of this video. See, I tend to overthink things, like a lot. Like, a good example of this is the intro that I did for this video. Originally, I just wanted to do a joke where I, like, stole Christ's intro. Now I'm thinking about using replay mod for that and, like, doing an actual whole little bit instead of just, like, a 5-second joke. But yeah, I tend to overthink things a lot, and that's because I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, but when it comes to YouTube, I kind of am. Because really, at the end of the day, I know this sounds really cliche, but I just want to put out the best videos I can, and I don't want to just upload the same stuff as I usually do. I know I focus mainly Bedwars content, but I mean, you can still have some creative liberties with that. A great example of this is my rebuilding series where I was rebuilding Nethergames map. The only reason I stopped doing that was the time constraint. If I didn't have time limitations, you bet I would have probably already rebuilt all the Nethergames Bedwars maps and the new ones from the update, which I'm actually planning on doing. Just, guys, they take time. But I want to make the best videos that I can, and that's not always easy when you're comparing yourself and getting all your video ideas from other channels. Like, a lot of the inspiration I get comes from 2 channels, Ryan Higa and Caleb is Salty. I get inspired by their videos. Like, watching a Ryan Higa video makes me want to make like a fun little bit, like the intro that I did for this one. And just looking at what Caleb is Salty's editing is like, it really inspires me to try and edit better. Which is why I've actually upgraded editing softwares. You know, for the last 2 years, I was using Shotcut, which isn't the fanciest of editing softwares, I will be honest. I never realized you could see through there. Whoa, that's interesting. Can you see over here? Whoa, map design. But yeah, when you're always getting inspired and getting your inspiration from other YouTube channels and comparing yourself to them, it gets a little demotivating when you don't make exactly what you want to. I mean, you see this really great montage, and you want to make a montage yourself, right? So you just get some clips together and throw some background music on it, and boom, you got an epic montage. Well, it actually ends up looking a little something like this. And while you might think that's cool, you go and watch the montage that actually inspired you, and it looks like this. You can see the disparity there between montages, right? I don't know, it might be naked to the normal eye, but I would definitely see it. And that's kind of the trap I've been stuck in the last month. About when I stopped uploading, I was in the middle of working on like a 2-year anniversary video. And I had great ideas for that. I really put a lot of work into it. And then when I saw the final results and looked back on what I wanted it to look like, it wasn't at all what I was going for. And honestly, I hated it. But ultimately, it led to that video falling through. But normally, that's fine, because not every video works out. So I just started the next one, and it did not turn out what I wanted it to at all. And then I tried the next one, and the next one.
Phone call, Mr. Plankton.
The next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Okay, there wasn't that many, but you're getting the point, right? It honestly got to the point where I just didn't even want to hit the record button because I knew it wasn't going to turn out well, just like that fight. And while my videos kept failing in my mind, I wanted the execution of them to be even higher and top the last one, which isn't the best idea when you're first trying out a new editing software and getting used to it, and you haven't made a video in a month, and I'm trying to think of another point, but I honestly have nothing. But that's where the What If Wilderness video comes in. I finally just decided to make a video. It was high effort, sure, but it still had its mistakes. And with the mindset I was in before, these mistakes would have made me, you know, just get rid of the video entirely. Oh, great, it's the same person from last game. You know what we do in these sorts of situations? But anyways, I started making What Is Wilderness, and I decided I was going to see this one through, and I was going to upload the finished product. I cannot win a fight. And I'm glad I did that because I'm really proud of the way the video turned out. And it's something you guys seem to enjoy as well. And while it might not be my most popular video in the world, that's okay. It never was going to be. I haven't uploaded in a month, and it's my first video back. He doesn't see me, he doesn't see me, he sees me, he sees me! And so what's the moral of the story here? Failure is always an option. It's what you choose to do with failure that is the option. I'm not sure where this is going. I'm just going to end the video here. I'm not a philosopher.